Hi, my name is Allison Richards, and this is my Design Challenge lesson presentation. The title of my Design Challenge is Navigating Through Emotions. This lesson is intended to help 3rd and 4th graders learn to understand their emotions. The lesson begins after watching the film Inside Out. We will watch this the day before this lesson. I start with leading the class in a short discussion about our emotions and how we express them. This is when I reference the movie's main character, Riley, and the many emotions that she went through in the movie, such as joy, sadness, anger, disgust, and fear. Then I will play a short clip from the film as a reminder to remind the class of the emotion that Riley went through, such as sadness, and how they affected how she acted. For the technology portion of the lesson, I will introduce SpeakPipe and show them how it is used. I'll pull up the website and tell them that they can just go and hit the record now option and start recording and just speak into their laptop's microphone. I will explain that they are informed that their activity for the lesson is to record a message on SpeakPipe. They will be recording their answer to the prompt. The prompt is, record a time when you felt like one of these emotions: joy, sadness, anger, disgust, or fear. I will let them know that the time length for their recording should be 1 to 2 minutes long. As an example, I will say a time that I felt joy was when my soccer team won the championship game. I was very happy for everyone, and we got to celebrate with a pizza party after. Now this is the portion in a lesson when I would pull up my recorded SpeakPipe and let them listen to it so they could know what to do as an example. However, for this recording, I'm unable to share the computer audio at the same time, so I apologize. Students are given a few minutes to brainstorm what they want to talk about so that when it's their time to record their audio, they'll have a plan of what to say. Then the class will move outside to give students more space to record so they can all talk at the same time without having to whisper next to each other like they would in a classroom. Once everyone is done recording, we will go back inside to the classroom and they will fill out their Google form. They will have a Google form which has some questions that I would like them to answer, such as, do you feel like you could explain each emotion? So this would be an opportunity for them to show me that they were following along with the movie and the class discussion, and they were able to connect it to themselves. Then I also have questions about SpeakPipe and their takeaways from the lesson. After filling out the forms, it will lead into a discussion where we can all talk about what they learned and their experiences. This will also be when they will have the opportunity to share their recordings with the class if they choose to. No one will be pressured. The topic of feelings can be sensitive. Now I will finish the lesson by discussing with the students on what to do with whatever emotion they're feeling. For example, if you want to keep being happy, surround yourself with what makes you happy. If something makes you fearful or angry, then learn how to recognize the emotion and focus on changing it to something positive. Sorry about that. And then through this lesson, they will have met 2 content learning goals. The first goal is ELA Literacy 3.3, which says describe characters in a story, their traits, motivations, or feelings, and explain how their actions contribute to the sequence of events. They will meet this standard by when we had our discussions after watching the movie, talking about how Riley had certain feelings, and then explaining how that influenced her behavior. Then the second standard is ELA Literacy 3.6, distinguish their own point of view from that of the narrator or those of the characters. This is when they write their own piece and record it. They recognize how Riley felt, and they're able to connect it to themselves and talk about their own feelings and their own stories. And that is how they meet those 2 standards. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening.